Yo, if New Vegas came to Switch, I'm playing that game for another 200 hours.
Callie, what is yours?
I did Oblivion and Morrowind remasters as a package.
Says a lot about our expectations.
What's
I
your
guess.
wild card?
Tinha expectativas de uma cena nova.
No, that was my realistic thing.
We had musical
You got
guest.
25 seconds.
We had musical guest. Isn't
Fleetwood
really.
Mac, I already said.
Andrew WK's back.
Because it was, what's his name?
It
Andrew?
was Andrew WK.
Para dizer que tem musical
Nice
guests.
jacket.
Oh,
Vai
yeah.
começar com
Lil Nas X.
música outra vez.
Yeah, mine's Lil Nas X.
But anyway,
come on, say.
all right, we're going to go over to the Bethesda press conference in exactly 10 seconds. Stick around.
Chama conferência de
We will be
música, aparentemente.
discussing it right after, but stay on youtube.com/GameSpot. We'll see you after the show.
Mais 10 minutos. Fica desiludido todos os anos, mas vai sempre lá cheio de expectativas.
With a game, there is no game without the players.
Really, it all comes down to you.
みんなと一緒以外は考えられない
Without you, there is no game. There's no one to play it.
No one to interact with it.
意味がないよ
You keep us in check.
And we appreciate that. And through all of it,
You're always there with us
you are definitely not afraid to tell us how you feel.
Your feedback sometimes challenges us, but it forces us to be always challenging ourselves.
You empathize with us as developers and with each other as a community. It's really beautiful.
I'm Dinga Bakaba, and I used to take a week off every time a Bethesda game came out.
My name's Mark Diaz, and when I was 8 years old, I used to sneak over to my buddy's house to play Doom. I'm Rich Lambert. Daggerfall was one of the very first games that got me into the Elder Scrolls world.
I'm Dana Christo, and I started out as a 16-year-old gamer who just wanted to bring joy to others through video games.
And now I'm game director at Arcane Studios.
Now I'm a game programmer at id Software. Now I get to be a part of building that world.
Oh, I've been
as
fired
the
from
creative
Fallout
director of Elder
76.
Scrolls Online.
Now I'm a UI programmer at Bethesda Game Studios, and it's everything I could have dreamed of. I see you.
I see you.
I see you.
We see you.
Because we are you.
And together,
Together,
Together?
We are all.
we are all.
we are all
We are all.
We are all.
Talvez, mas não estou entusiasmado para nenhum jogo deles, sinceramente. Depois das mentiras todas, etc, sinceramente.
Please welcome Bethesda's Senior Global Vice President of Marketing, Pete Hines.
Thank you very much. How are you? Feel good? Awesome. Thank you guys for being here. Thank everyone watching around the world to tuning in to watch our 5th annual E3 showcase. This is a night dedicated to those who love games, who love the incredible entertainment that games provide. This past year, you fought demons on Mars and Nazis in America. You were assassins in the Empire, adventurers in Tamriel, and survivors, a lot of those, and survivors in the Wasteland. And you've embarked on these amazing adventures on PC, console, VR, mobile, or wherever and however you choose to play. And that's the key. You take the worlds that we create and you make them yours. You share your experiences with other players, with friends, and with family. With our games, you've built large global communities that truly matter. This year, we want to give special recognition to the extraordinary Bethesda community. As you saw in our opening video, you mean everything to us. I've almost been at this company for 20 years.
Podem pedir
And when
desculpa
I first started, one of my first responsibilities was moderating the community forums, chatting with you, and keeping you up to date on our games. It was a great way to start my career at Bethesda because it was the perfect reminder of why we do what we do. And like so many others at Bethesda, I've spent a lot of time with you at events around the world. I've enjoyed meeting so many of you and getting your thoughts and feedback. So tonight, we'll be taking time throughout the show to hear directly from some of you in the Bethesda community. We are thrilled tonight to show our fans the lineup of great games we've been creating just for you, including the premiere of some exciting new games, and we'll go deep on Doom Eternal. So, if you're ready, let's kick it off. And to get an update from our friends at one of the most celebrated development studios in the world, Bethesda Game Studios. Please welcome studio head and my good friend, Todd Howard.
All the lies, tell the sweet little lies.
Thank you. Thank you. Great to see everybody. We have had an incredibly exciting year at Bethesda Game Studios. Given some of that excitement, impressed you're still here. Actually, over the last year, we've had over 60 million players in our games, our most ever. And it's all of you It's all of you who have made these worlds what they are. Take Fallout 76.
Ninguém pode bater palmas a Fallout 76, é.
A type of game we'd never done before. Had a lot of difficulties at launch. And we got a lot of well-deserved criticism. But the team kept working on it, and you kept playing it. And through all of that, something amazing has happened. It's thanks to all of you. This game has one of the best online communities we've ever seen. We made a post-apocalyptic survival game where you can do whatever you want, and everybody's nice to each other. They don't go on killing griefing sprees. They leave food and water for the newbies and wave to each other. I don't know about you. This should give us all hope for humanity when the apocalypse does come. To you. And we have a lot more in store this year for Fallout 76. But first, our latest game, The Elder Scrolls Blades, is in early access. And thanks to all of you, it became our second straight #1 mobile game after Fallout Shelter. Absolutely incredible. And to tell you what's coming to Blades, let me introduce project leader Craig Lafferty and art director Matt Carafano.
All right. Thanks, Todd. It's great to be here at E3. And thanks again to all of you for making Blades #1.
As someone who's worked on the Elder Scrolls for 20 years, it's been incredible to bring this world to your phones in an all-new way. We still love those classic dungeon crawlers, and it's clear you do as well.
And whether you're exploring a dungeon or rebuilding your town, it's great to be
Estou à
able to
espera
do
do
it
que
wherever
passem
you are.
24 horas para poderem
Since it's
jogar de novo ou
E3,
pagar
we're
as
releasing our
gemas.
biggest update yet, featuring all new jobs and solo arena battles, an all new custom jewelry system, and a brand new dragon quest line.
Yeah.
It has even more, but best of all, it's coming out tonight.
Não tem early access.
So, download free tonight and give it a try.
And we're also hard at work on our arena mode for this fall that'll feature PvP, your own guilds, and visiting your friends' towns. But most exciting this year, we're also bringing Blades to an all-new platform, Switchblades. Yes, Blades is coming this fall to the Nintendo Switch, and yes, it's still free.
Blades is the perfect fit for the Switch. You can play on the go, on your TV, and with motion controls. But best of all, it's
Tem demasiados
cross-play and
fanboys,
cross-progression with the
meu. A
mobile
Bethesda
version.
tem demasiados
So you can-
fanboys por causa de jogos antigos.
So you
Só
can
a
start
Sega,
tonight on mobile, and all your progress will carry over. And it's playable here at E3 in our booth and Nintendo's.
Yeah.
É normal que o progresso passe de uns para os outros, que é um jogo de
And for
telemóvel.
those
Se
of
não
you
para o
playing
telemóvel
on
novo, fica o
mobile, we
progresso
also
na
have
mesma,
some
se for
special
claro.
rewards for both our Apple and Google players this week. So download tonight and let us know what you think. Thanks again.
Now, let me introduce Jeff and Tom to tell you what's coming to Fallout 76.
Mantém este jogo grátis na Xbox e no Game Pass. Tem o meu trabalho de instalá-lo ainda.
Hi, I'm Project Leader Jeff Gardner.
And I'm Co-Studio Director Tom Mustaine.
On behalf of everyone at Bethesda Game Studios, we want to thank the millions of you who have played with us, stuck with us, and helped shape the
jogo
world of
mobile
Fallout 76.
Que merece críticas como qualquer outro jogo. Tem imensos problemas e faz para gastar
It's
dinheiro.
incredible what the game has become. You've told us how much you've loved this year's updates so far, from camp building, legendary weapons, player vending, and of course, the dreaded sheep squatch. We've also been working on our biggest update yet. It's called Wastelanders, and it will fundamentally change the game.
It's been some time since Vault 76 opened its door. And we all discovered that Appalachia isn't quite what it used to be. We encountered a lot of things. Overcame a lot of things. I don't think any of us expected for people to actually come back.
Barato no PC até.
From that vault? Can you help us?
Pessoas, finalmente, Zé, pessoas com diálogos que não havia no jogo. Era só audiologos, a história era audiologos de cadáveres. finalmente vão meter pessoas, cara. NPCs, o jogo não tinha NPCs, só robôs.
We've been everywhere and seen everything. And the one thing we've learned is this. You gotta claim the wasteland before it claims you. The question is, are you with us or with them?
Choice and consequence. Free. NPCs. Isto devia estar tudo nos jogos, Zés. Boa. Finalmente.
That's right. That's right. Human NPCs are coming to Fallout 76.
A ideia de não terem é a coisa mais ridícula de sempre.
Not just NPCs, but a full quest line, new rewards, and as you saw, full dialogue trees.
Já que o tenho grátis, talvez o jogue então. Não é, Saki? Jesus, corrijam os erros, metam bons FPS, metam mais conteúdo, depois vale a pena. Eles lançam estes jogos muito cedo, meu. Tipo Early Access. E não lhes chamaram Early Access, exatamente, Saki.
Like previous Fallout games, these characters have their own stories and goals. It's up to you to choose how to interact with them and live with those consequences.
The Wastelanders update is coming this fall and will be free for all Fallout 76 players.
Era...
budget.
Olha, peraí, Carina Sois. Era fixe que eles lançassem...
And in the spirit of free, we're doing something special just for E3. Fallout 76 is going to have a free trial for everyone starting tomorrow.
Isso, mostrem ao pessoal como é que o jogo poderá estar, mais ou menos.
That's right, it's the perfect time to see what Fallout 76 and its growing
Era fixe que estivesse no Game Pass de PC. Vai sair, está a sair o Game Pass no PC, ele está na Xbox, já no Game Pass.
So many of you are going to be joining us. We thought we'd also give you a sneak peek this week at an all-new game mode. Check it out.
Estão a ouvir, Zé. Não sei se carreguei no botão.
Your first test was making it to the vault. Now, your real trial begins. Currently, there is no overseer of Vault 51. Perhaps you will be the one. We are in serious need of leadership, so I have devised a unique process of elimination.
Pessoas dá toque humano
A battle to the death is
enorme
the
ao jogo,
only sure
NPCs
way to
mesmo.
judge the superior candidate. This should prove interesting.
Olha, eu tinha ouvido falar disto, acho eu. Vem tarde como assim, Zé? O jogo também saiu em novembro, caralho. Isto é um jogo para durar para aí 5 anos, no mínimo.
There can only be
Não
one
é, Saki?
overseer. Good luck.
Acho eu, o Nuclear Ranger. Começa agora 10 sneak peek. Isto está quase a sair, este update, eu sei.
Fuck yeah, we put a battle royale in Fallout 76. That's right. Nuclear Winter is a battle royale born from the Fallout universe. From power armor to perk cards, from camp building to contending with wasteland creatures, and of course, my personal favorite, nukes. It's a great free addition to an already huge game. We love playing it and we think you will too.
Zona aumenta quando cai um nuke e explode. Já vai ser esta semana o trial, já com o Battle Royale. A performance está boa, é que o jogo dava tipo a 15 FPS.
Nuclear Winter is free to try this week on all platforms. So jump in tomorrow. We can't wait to see you.
Thanks again.
Remember, everything we've talked about that's coming this year is free. We get to represent hundreds of passionate developers across 4 studio locations in North America working on multiple projects. Yes, we're still hard at work on our next-gen RPGs, Starfield, and of course, Elder Scrolls 6. We know how precious these game worlds are to all of you, and they are to us. We know the time you spend in them is important. Keep telling us what you love, what you'd like to see us do better. Thank you again, everybody, for your support, but really, even more so, I want to thank everybody for believing in us. Thank you.
Please welcome the founder of Tango Gameworks, Mr. Shinji Mikami.
Ora, que há dois que me está a falhar o nome, sou um detetive, Detective Castellanos. O Evil Within. Isto é o chefe da companhia. Trabalhou no Resident Evil 4 também.
Hello.
Hello.
I'd like to start by greeting my team in Tokyo. It's Monday morning there, but they are watching. みんなおはようございます。今日真面目にやるよ。Tonight, I am excited to announce the next game from Tango. Ghostwire Tokyo.
Ghostwire Tokyo, I like the name. Nova, dos gajos que são um jogo de terror, Evil Within.
It is an action-adventure game in which you will fight paranormal enemy and rid the city of supernatural evil.
White paranormal enemy?
I think you'll love it. To tell you more about Ghostwire Tokyo, here is creative director at Tango, Ikumi Nakamura.
Literalmente sair a dançar tango.
Wow. Wow, so many people. Wow, thank you. ありがとうございます。And such a big stage makes me nervous. I'll do my best to speak in English. We are making a new kind of action-adventure game. It's spooky. But not the survival horror game that we are known for. People are vanishing in Tokyo. You must find out why.
Jogo em
You will
Tóquio,
encounter conspiracies.
como os
and the
gráficos,
occult.
atual, com
You
oculto.
have to explore the world, face challenges, to uncover the truth and save humanity. In the game, you will meet spirits, some dangerous, some peaceful, and survivors that each have their stories. You will need to ask yourself, is this normal or paranormal? I ask myself this question every time I go to the office. Just kidding. We are very excited. Let's take a look. 見てね. Thank you. Bye bye.
Mostrem os jogos, fuck yes, 9IP, nice. Não vai ser gameplay, mas ao menos deve dar uma ideia, né? Um vídeo não vai ter estes gráficos assim. Action Adventure é porrada, Zé.
Don't fear the unknown. Attack it.
Tipo de Action Adventure é que eles estão a falar, né, quando vimos mais gameplay deste jogo mais para a frente. Porque Action Adventure é o que se chama também em jogos como o Devil May Cry e o Bayonetta, mas não parece que seja um character action game este. Parece mais talvez de terceira pessoa. Não sei.
When I'm not playing Bethesda
nice.
games, I work as a mechanical engineer.
I work in a hospital. I used to work with kids.
I'm an electrician.
I'm an event planner.
In real life, I'm a systems administrator.
É só para encher chouriço para dizer afinal os fãs estão do nosso lado, estão a ver, nem toda a gente nos odeia, olhem eles a falar, eles claramente não são pagos.
Make like back-end systems that it's really boring.
Este é o protagonista do próximo Assassin's Creed, vai ser nórdico.
I got a YouTube channel. I make my own yarn.
I'm a social worker. Teaching inmates.
I'm a game developer working at a video game cafe.
I've been a Doom fan since the game came out. I remember being in the 8th grade and a buddy of mine giving me the shareware demo on 3.5-inch floppy disks.
My older brother picked up Fallout 3 and I took his copy and played it when he wasn't home.
Fallout 4.
Brilliant.
Gosh, that's like my baby.
The scope of that game was just like a lot bigger than things I was
4 é o
used to.
pior
Just setting foot
de
in
todos os
shimmering
Fallouts.
first city that you go to in Somerset. It was amazing.
You would look out and you'd be like, oh, I want to go there. And then you could go there, which was wild.
Go out into the world, go in any direction that you want to go.
The exploration and the weirdness and the alienness of it.
I tell
you, it probably saved my life.
It was one of my first experiences with a fantasy world that was that immersive.
Love the dragons. Scatter the dragons.
You take down a dragon, you can definitely take down any illness.
Don't ever stop adding dragons to your game. Add dragons to Fallout. Add dragons to Rage. Add dragons to everything. Mecha dragons. More dragons.
E não é dama de descontrole nenhum. Olha, um jogo que leva pouco praise e que está muito bom, muito melhor do que eu gostava quando saiu. Este vale a pena. Tenho aqui instalado, mas ainda não joguei. De novo, vou jogar na altura que saiu. Mas este vale a pena. Tem muito conteúdo. Muito conteúdo. Não é mesmo?
Thank you, everyone. Wow, thank you. And I just want to shout out to our friend Greg there, the one in the video that really loves dragons. I'm happy to say, Greg, The Elder Scrolls Online has dragons. Right now, in fact, players are deep into the season of the dragon, our year-long story about greed, revenge, cat people, and of course, dragons. Tonight's focus on the community resonates with me and everyone at ZeniMax Online Studios because ESO literally would not exist without you. Watching you play the game,
está grátis na
telling
Xbox
stories,
com o passe.
hearing your feedback, we understand
O
that
passe tem
you
bué
are the
cenas,
most
man.
important part
Jesus.
of the world of Tamriel. Thank you. Thank you for making ESO the extraordinary adventure it is today. The past year has been a huge success for ESO.
Tá, se eles vão lançarem tudo para o PC, parece que vão lançar, por isso não interessa. Se não lançassem, eu comprava uma Xbox de próxima geração, só a versão mais barata para ter o Game Pass.
All the new players in Tamriel. ESO just keeps getting bigger and better. Just a few days ago, we launched the Elder Scrolls Online Elsewhere.
Só não está grátis agora. Acho que está. É grátis este jogo agora. Acho que eles chegaram a lançar grátis ou chegaram? Não? Nem sei. Eu comprei na altura. Mas lá está, se eles vão lançar tudo para PC, sabe?
If you haven't played it yet, Elsewhere is the perfect starting point for new players. When we announced Season of the Dragon, we kicked it off by showing you a video about how dragons were unleashed on Elsewhere, and we ended with a cliffhanger. Now, I'm really excited to show you what happens next. Check out the world premiere.
Se vocês gostarem de jogos que funcionam tipo Elder Scrolls, mas que é tipo um MMO, que está com os poderes especiais tipo um rato e... Se vocês gostarem tipo de MMOs, vocês provavelmente gostam destes jogos, acho. Já tenho um jogo há muito tempo. Já não me lembrava da minha conta e encontrei-o.
Muito bonito. Mano, não mostra nada da gameplay.
They're all dead. O Game of Thrones é que é o Elder Scrolls. Não sei se isto é uma pessoa real ou se aquilo é uma criatura mística ou se é um exoesqueleto. Strange, meu! Olha ali o Dr. Strange, meu! Necromancers. Vou morrer aqui nesta cutscene, por isso o jogo não vai ter dragão nenhum porque eles mataram no vídeo.
Miau.
That's right, another cliffhanger. You may have recognized the return of Sai Sahan, the legendary Red Guard Swordmaster. He's the legendary Red Guard Swordmaster you met as part of the original 5 companions. He's back as the leader of the Dragon Guard, a group of dragon hunting warriors you've seen in other Elder Scrolls games. He'll be featured in our 4th quarter story DLC named Dragonhold, which will complete the Season of the Dragon. We've got a lot more to share about the return of Sai and the Dragon Guard, which will unveil at QuakeCon later this summer. Before then, keep an eye out for a dungeon DLC adventure called Scalebreaker, which you'll see in August. Thank you so much for your support of the Elder Scrolls Online. We're humbled by your enthusiasm. Your enthusiasm for the game motivates us every day. You guys are seriously awesome. Thank you. But I have something else to talk about. The Elder Scrolls Online isn't the only game in development at ZeniMax Online Studios. We have several other projects, one of which we're ready to reveal tonight. And to tell us all about it is the game's creative director, Kira Schlitt.
Interesting.
Hi, everyone. And now, for something completely different. Imagine a classic Saturday morning cartoon in free-to-play, mobile game form. Let's take a look.
Your anus to Mars? Commander Keen na série da... Mobile games.
So, there's a new branch on Commander Keen's family tree, and they're heading to iOS and Android. If you're hearing about Commander Keen for the first time, it was one of the first PC action games created by id Software in the early 90s. Yeah. It starred boy genius Billy Blaze, whose alter ego Commander Keen protected Earth. All of us at ZeniMax Online Studios want to give a really big thanks to our friends at id for trusting us to deliver our modern take on this classic game. So, tonight, as we introduce Commander Keen to a new generation of players, we're also introducing the next generation of heroes. Meet Billy. And Billy. Twin geniuses who follow in their famous father's footsteps. The new commanders are, of course, funny and powerful, but the game is also full of enemies, allies, and some really bad guys. The twins build wacky gadgets from household items to save the Earth from certain alien destruction, drag and drop gadgets to summon allies, attack enemies, and move through the environment.
Puzzles.
Choose from a caboodle of contraptions to conquer challenges. And try saying that 5 times fast. The twins go on adventures in story mode, which tells some of the classic Commander Keen tales, as well as a whole bunch of brand new ones. In story mode, you'll overcome aliens, collect power-ups, and explore Mars and beyond. You can also go helmet to helmet with other players in battle mode, a real-time, head-to-head race through an alien landscape where you need to control checkpoints and claim the flag to gain ultimate victory. Commander Keen will soft launch this summer on iOS and Android phones. So, please go visit gokeen.com to pre-register to receive unique in-game rewards and hot Commander Keen launch updates. We really can't wait to kick some asteroid with you all. Thanks.
Thank you, Kira. At Bethesda, we, like you, love mobile games. In addition to Blades and the upcoming Commander Keen, millions of you have enjoyed Fallout Shelter, which has now reached over 150 million downloads and counting. For fans of collectible card games, we brought the Elder Scrolls Legends to mobile so you could experience the Elder Scrolls in a new way. This year, the Legends community has continued to grow thanks to a lot of upgrades, new features, and new content. It's a great experience for a night of gaming or a quick
Dá para dar skip aqui à cutscene? Não dá para dar skip à cutscene, Zé. Sem fones, atualmente assustou-se com o som do dragão, também, que saiu do teu telemóvel, não veio contigo que mexeres. Mas engraçado que eles gastam mais dinheiro a fazer estes anúncios do que a fazer os próprios jogos de telemóvel que eles fazem. Sim, na época da audiência há pessoal que é mesmo cego, fãs cegos de tudo.
Make your play.
Mas não podem escrever Bethesda sem ter EA no meio.
See? Dragons. If you enjoy other card games but are looking for something that provides a little deeper challenge, you can download Legends for free on the App Store and begin playing tonight. Legends' next expansion, Moons of Elsewhere, will be available on June 27th for PC, Mac, mobile, and tablet. You can head over to Bethesda.net to get a glimpse at the new cards and content, or play it this week in our booth.
Do online,
I'll see you there.
Na expansão do jogo de telemóvel de carta.
Now, speaking of new content, 3 weeks ago we released
Dragões em Battle Royale.
And now Insanity Rules.
Fraquinho este jogo, por acaso. Não é fraquinho, é super repetitivo. A gameplay é fixe, mas é muito repetitivo e a história é fraquinha.
We wanted to do more than just deliver a critically acclaimed open world shooter. We've already added community challenges that reward you just for having fun in the wasteland, and we've got a lot more planned with new features rolling out this week. The World of Rage 2 will become even more unpredictable and even more insane. Take a look.
Destructibility, withstand when the red barrels drop unweakly. This next score, fight around the bend. All of this and more is waiting in the wasteland.
That's my next tattoo.
Literalmente os gajos do Days Gone.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mech.
Have a nice flight.
When I get tired of this, I got a tremendous surprise for you all.
Please welcome executive
Agora
producer
nos são muito
Machine
conhecidas, o Mass
Games,
Effect tem isso desde o primeiro jogo também.
Gustafsson.
E tem uns em Star Wars também. É muito comum em ficção científica. Essa é a opinião. O Wolfenstein, por acaso, costumam ser porreiros estes jogos. Não estou muito interessado no próximo.
After liberating America from the Nazi scum
The Nazis.
in Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, this year we take you back to Europe with 2 new Wolfenstein games. First, we are bringing Nazi killing into virtual reality with Wolfenstein Cyberpilot. As a hacker working for the French resistance, you will take control of Nazi war machines.
Novo que jogas com as duas filhas do principal e um que é aquele que controla o cão. Já se mostraram no ano passado.
And it's playable this week in our E3 booth. And if you haven't fought Nazis in VR, you don't know what you are missing. But, as I said, we have 2 new Wolfenstein games.
Wolfenstein.
This summer we are going to be launching
Primeiro, Cyberpilot é
Wolfenstein
VR.
Youngblood. With a gameplay experience that is bigger than any previous Wolfenstein game. You will have more weapons and weapon upgrades than ever before, more ways to customize your playstyle, and, of course, even more evil Nazis to kill.
Minha reação é daquela rapariga.
And in Youngblood, you can kill those Nazis with a friend. Yes, Wolfenstein is going co-op. Youngblood is set in the 1980s, 2 decades after the new Colossus. BJ Blazkowicz is missing in Nazi-occupied Paris, and it's up to his twin daughters, Jess and Soph, to track him down. In Youngblood, you can still play by yourself, or you can partner with a pal to double up on shooting, stabbing, and killing Nazis.
Yeah. Depende um bocado, normalmente eu gosto de história ou gosto de co-op. Quando vejo co-op, não vou olhar à história, normalmente. Co-op é para as despedidas.
Nazi country.
That's where Papa is, so that's where we're going.
We can find him together.
I may have an assignment suitable for 2 Nazi killers such as yourselves.
Stewardesses.
Aqueles fatos existem. Olha, sai em julho já. Estes fatos existem para vos tornarem basicamente um super soldado, um exoesqueleto. Sei que vocês são tão OP. Já está 20 anos depois.
Wolfenstein Youngblood releases
Wolfenstein
on
é fixe,
PlayStation
Wolfenstein
4,
é fixe.
Xbox One, Nintendo Switch and PC on July 26. And if you can't wait, stop by our E3 booth to play this week. Thank you.
A nível de mecânicas de gameplay, de FPS, o
And
Wolfenstein
now,
é das melhores.
I'd like to welcome
Rage,
to the stage my dear
Doom.
friends from Arcane Lyon, who worked with us on these two Wolfenstein games, Dinga and Sebastian.
Dinga? Adivinhem qual deles é que se chama Dinga?
We love you too.
É assim tão fácil, mas com aquele bigode tem que se chamar Sebastian. Tem bigode de Sebastian.
Hi, I'm Dinga Bakaba and Game Director at Arcane Lyon.
Bonsoir, I'm Sébastien Mitton, Art Director in the same studio.
So, along with partnering with our good friends at Machine Games on Wolfenstein, we've been working on other projects at Arcane Lyon. And tonight,
Haver uma
we're excited
dança
to
ou uma
announce
cena
our
qualquer
latest
do Ídolos.
first-person action game. It's something innovative, stylish, and different from anything we've done before.
Let me begin by saying bienvenue to the frozen island of Black Reef. This is a place of mystery, where looks can kill. The game takes place during what we say in French is a période de folie, a time of madness.
And now that we've given you a small taste of the world, let us introduce you to our two deadly rivals, Colt and Juliana.
Vocês não deram nada, Zé. Vocês só falaram 10 segundos. Joguei este. Switch exclusive.
This place isn't a paradise. It's a
Vosso ao Lee no Walking Dead.
Out here, we're trapped. We're free. In this endless, eternal cycle.
Nowhere to run to, baby. Got nowhere to hide.
My life's purpose is on this island.
And I can't let this go on any longer. The more days I repeat,
The longer that I'm out here,
the more certain I am.
of what I have to do. The only way to protect the cycle
The only way to break this cycle
is to kill you. Time is on my side.
Deathloop. Isso é grande nome bom jogo para começar. E há dos gajos que fizeram o Dishonored. Isso é capaz de ser fixe.
Deathloop combines a mind-bending story with meticulously designed levels and, of course, Arcane signature gameplay that lets you approach every situation any way you like. Because in the endless clash between these two extraordinary assassins, how you play is up to you.
Plus, I think it's really fucking cool.
Pormenor, vocês jogam com o cameraman que vê os dois à porrada, não são nenhum deles.
Excuse my French.
Yeah, maybe Maybe you should have said that in French, actually.
Maybe not.
But it's also pretty fucking true. Because we will take you on a trip unlike any other, and we really hope that you enjoy the ride.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much.
It's a wonderful way to get away from all the pressures.
Você que ensina, você tá fazendo loading.
Helped me as a person because I'm typically very isolated.
It's definitely very confidence building.
It's brought me out of my shell and stopped being an introvert.
I could like be a
Claro,
hero
sabe,
and do
se
all
não
these
fossem as
things.
coisas más, eu não tinha nada de
Creative,
mal a
really
dizer.
fun, really talented people.
Meet people who are in my group that I've only known as a character.
Probably made more friends online than I have in real life.
The games that you bring out just helps people, honestly.
My parents were refugees from the Vietnam War, which is why I'm also fascinated by elements of war.
Playing these games just kind of put me out of the worry and the stress.
I was in a dark place for a while.
Não, uma dark
I told myself
place
I
neste
wasn't
momento.
going to be there anymore. And so now the only dark places that I'm allowed to go are in dungeons and ESO.
Just being someone who is LGBT, it's nice to be able to sit down and play these games and feel accepted for who I am. It's really nice to see that
What?
the storyline has some sort of emotional effect on me as a player.
And I just really admire the creativity that goes into the process of making these big worlds with these amazing stories.
Agora não sei se o microfone morreu ou está a funcionar.
Building these fantastic worlds and telling these stories comes from a passion to deliver the very best experiences for our players. Hi, I'm James Altman, Director of Publishing at Bethesda.
And I'm Robert Duffy, Chief Technology Officer at id Software. Tonight we have some exciting new technology to show you that can dramatically improve gaming for millions.
So for the past 2 decades, we've approached game development not by looking at what is possible today, but with a vision of what can be possible tomorrow. And at Bethesda, we're proud of our legacy of innovation, where again and again we've changed the industry. We were the first to use physics-based engines for sports games. We were groundbreakers with Go Anywhere, Do Anything, open-world RPGs. We are the inventors of the first-person
Esta é a
shooter, which is now the
perfeita
world's most
companhia para fazer uma cena tipo EA Play. Mostra um jogo que fala, fazer como a Nintendo e fazer
We are
vídeo
pioneers in
apenas.
downloadable content and the first to bring mods to consoles. And actually, since we first brought mods to consoles in 2016, there have been 1 billion mod downloads for Fallout and Skyrim. We, of course, developed the first commercially viable VR technology, revealed in our E3 booth in 2012. Yes, that is the original VR headset, held together by tape and worn by our very own Tim Willits. And of course, we are well known as developers of best-in-class engine technology with our id Tech engine. Innovation and creativity is in our DNA, and all of these advances were done with one goal in mind: to improve player experiences. So tonight, we have exciting new technology to announce.
We're going to show you the result of years of research and development. Cutting-edge game engine-based technology we've developed specifically for game streaming.
Now, we'd like to introduce you to Orion.
Orion? O que é o Orion?
Orion is a tremendous breakthrough in streaming technology. It is our name for a group of patented technologies that optimize game engines for performance in a cloud environment. Orion can work with any game engine and will improve player experiences no matter which game you're playing or whether you're streaming on Stadia, on xCloud, or another streaming
Já é
platform.
pensar no futuro, man. Estão a fazer motores
how does
próprios
Orion
para
work?
ajudar o streamer, o
The
streaming de
exciting game
jogos.
streaming services you've been hearing so much about have largely focused on hardware solutions to address the complex challenges of streaming.
Aposto que não é numa nova consola, é numa net em condições.
We used our expertise in developing game engine software and took a different approach. By incorporating Orion technology at the game engine level, we're able to stream game content up to 20% faster per frame, leading to a dramatic reduction in latency. In addition, an Orion-enabled game can stream with up to 40% lower bandwidth. And happily, for game developers, Orion technology is easy to integrate with your game build with our
no futuro vai ter uma grande componente de streaming. É bom haver motores que fazem isso ficar exatamente melhor.
And Orion substantially reduces the cost of streaming for players and for publishers.
Elsa,
so it won't matter if your
jogos
friends and family are sucking up all the bandwidth,
o da
or
Xbox,
if you live far away from
o
a
da
data
Google,
center.
que vai ser
With
awesome
Orion,
quando
you'll
sair
still
isso
be
correr
able to
bem.
stream your game at max settings.
Now, as with any new computer technology, one must ask the question, can it play Doom?
Good question. Can it stream an unrelenting, fluid, first-person shooter with native 4K resolution
Eu sei
at
que estás
60
a
frames per
dizer,
second?
Nelson.
Let's see.
Isto é importante. Sem isto, provavelmente não havia games no futuro.
I'd like to introduce Shale Williams, tech specialist from id Software, who is showing you just that here live on stage.
So Shale is streaming an Orion-enabled Doom 2016 right now to that mobile device. As you can see, there is no reduction in visual fidelity. That's Doom at 60 frames per second without perceptible latency. And we want you all to experience this powerful streaming technology yourself as we test and refine it. So for a chance to be among the first in the world
é ideal
to
jogar
stream
num
Doom
telemóvel um jogo como
2016
aqueles,
for free,
mas ter essa
all you need to
hipótese
do
é
is
bom.
join the Doom Slayers Club by registering at slayersclub.com tonight. Because everybody could use a little more Doom in their lives.
And we'll see you in hell.
Eternal.
What you interfere with now is bigger than you can imagine. If you continue, you will bring down the heavens' wrath. It is written. It is their time to give penance. You are but one man. They are no longer your people to save.
This is gonna be a good game.
That was awesome. This is awesome. Thank you so much. I'm Marty Stratton, the executive producer of Doom Eternal.
And I'm
Thank you.
And I'm Hugo Martin, the game's creative director.
As you just saw, we're not just building a world for Doom, It's an entire universe. Earth is on the brink of annihilation. It's being consumed by demons. And your crusade to save it will take you across dimensions, to locations never seen before in Doom, from heaven and hell to the Sentinel homeworld and beyond.
Yeah. There is so much to see and discover, but Doom is first and foremost about gameplay. And Doom Eternal promises to be the ultimate power fantasy. The fun comes from mastering the experience because you are the Doom Slayer, the strongest, fastest demon killer in existence, and nothing can stand in your way.
Absolutely.
Conferência este ano, só mostraram 4 jogos.
Of course, the challenge
Nada de
in
novo.
Doom is all about
Star Wars.
handcrafted combat, but also engaging level design. And in Doom Eternal, the game always has something new to throw at you, even deep into the campaign. Let's take a look.
That's Doom.
Thanks. You know,
Para já
it's
Mass Effect,
so
não
important
parece.
to us
Só
at
vai ao
id
Anthem
Software
mostrar
that
em breve.
every
Nem
aspect of
falaram
the
do
gameplay
Anthem, nem
has real
mencionaram
meaning
o
to you,
Anthem.
the player. Every enemy is different, every weapon has a purpose, and every decision you make really counts. The only path to victory in Doom Eternal is to aggressively control the fight with amazing agility, powerful guns, and critical resources.
That's right, I'll tell you, we absolutely can't wait for you to play it. And some of you won't have to wait too long. If you are lucky enough to be in the room tonight, you'll have a chance to play it immediately following the show.
For $39.99, bitches.
And for those not here, but at E3 this week, we'll have Doom Eternal playable in the Bethesda booth all week.
Yeah. But enough talk. Let's see how it all comes together and watch as this perfect killing machine goes to work.
3 trailers, gente. Já vi como é que o jogo funciona, maluco.
Charting a flight path to Mars. Calculating thrust vectors. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Approaching planetary entry phase. Prepare for turbulence.
Momento fenomenal. Agora temos um quick step para sair da frente. Imagina mostrarem isso aos criadores do Doom original. O que ia ser feito no futuro. É um bocado estranho dizer isto do Doom, mas o Doom é para mim é literalmente um feel good game. A sonora fenomenal outra vez. E mas este já sabemos que ia ser bom. Não é nada de novo. Pegar a BFG com armas gigantes e acaba o trailer.
Thanks.
All right.
That was classic. Yeah, that was awesome. Thanks. We're so excited because the gameplay that you just saw is just a piece of what you're going to play this week at E3. Yeah. But I bet a lot of you are wondering, when do we get to play Doom Eternal at our home?
Well, you don't have to wait too much longer. Not quite tomorrow. But Doom Eternal will release on November 22nd.
Fofinho e querido para a gente jogar no Natal, sabes?
We're very
Da
excited
família
about
toda
that,
junta.
and we've got something really special for Doom fans. An amazing collector's edition we're really proud of.
Yeah. Yeah. That's an actual helmet. Yeah, you could wear that thing.
Calma que isto é Bethesda, provavelmente aquilo é em papel.
This guy's
O queixo
already
fica de
got
fora,
it.
o que é que passa ali?
That's right.
Already a badass.
He's already got one on.
All right, well, we've got one more thing we know that you've been waiting to hear about. Our totally new Doom multiplayer experience. We call it Battle Mode.
2016 era uma bosta.
We've been developing this in-house at id, and it's unlike anything you've played before.
Yeah, we've been so pumped at id to share this with you. This is pure Doom, but with your friends, where two player-controlled demons take on one fully loaded Slayer in a fight to the death. This is a first-person fighter.
Different.
Where it's demon strategy versus Slayer skill.
Não é só tipo 5
we
contra
can't
5.
wait, because we know you'll love the different play styles of the various demons.
Aquele fugiu a correr
Because
para comprar
each
os
has
outros.
unique movement, attacks, and abilities.
They can even spawn AI demons to control the battlefield and help you take down the Slayer. It's strategic, competitive, and it's a ton of fun. And we can't wait to share more details with you this year at QuakeCon.
That's right, a lot more to share at QuakeCon. But before we go, we do want to take a first look at Doom Eternal's new multiplayer. On behalf of our amazing team
2 contra 1, que é
at
2
Id
são
Dallas
demónios
and
e depois um é
Frankfurt,
um player
Germany,
que é tipo de
we
um
wanna
guy que é
thank
tipo
you
matar a
all
gente,
so
que é tipo
much
super poderoso.
for your support.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank
Olha lá o gajo da Globo, a tãozinho.
Fight. Demon health critical. Slayer health critical. Slayer killed. Round 2. Demon summon. Final round. Fight.
A campanha single player seja espetacular, que parece que vai ser com uma duração aceitável e boa. Tudo que tem a seguir é um extra. Este ano não falaram foi do Snap Map, onde podem fazer os vossos próprios níveis. Não, acho que não vai ter isso este.
And for everyone at our studios around the globe that have worked so hard on the great games you've seen tonight, we say thank you. 2019 marks 25 years of Doom. So, to celebrate, we will be going all out with Doom at QuakeCon this summer. We're adding a whole host of panels and activities dedicated to Doom,
Dias
which
que
we
esse nem
call
sequer estão a fazer
DoomCon.
ainda. Agora vou fazer uma
Yeah, see what
DoomCon.
we did there? We took out the Quake and put Doom.
Foi. Pensaram que a tecnologia de agora ainda não é suficiente para fazer o que eles querem fazer com o Elder Scrolls. Ainda falta para um ano ou mais para sair o do espaço e depois ainda mais tempo para sair o
If you're here at
próximo.
E3 this week, we'll have hands-on with many of our games, so be sure to stop by our booth. In the meantime, thanks for playing.
Eu
Thanks
já
for
ouvi,
watching, and thanks to all
eles
of you
querem fazer
for
o
being part of
próximo
the Bethesda
Elder
community.
Scrolls,
Have a great night.
tipo, poder ser tipo o lore de uma cidade mesmo, eu acho que vai ser super OP, sabe que não há tecnologia para isso na geração atual sequer. Até o Starfield, eles disseram que não vai ser para já, que ainda falta. Nem sequer mostraram Starfield, como vocês podem ver, está tudo numa fase muito embrionária. O que por um lado é fixe, eles têm que ter muito cuidado depois de lançarem o Fallout 76, com que tipo de jogo é que vão fazer, né? Que tipo de jogo é que eles vão lançar. Zés, muito obrigado pela vossa companhia, vocês são fucking awesomes. E eu vejo na próxima livestream, provavelmente amanhã, que amanhã vou estar por casa. Foi mezita. Aquela nova IP dos gajos do jogo de terror, do Evil Within, é que vai ser fixe, aparentemente. Zés. A próxima live que eu vou fazer provavelmente vai ser amanhã, não sei se vou gravar, se amanhã estou de folga, mas se fizer live deve ser depois de jantar. Aliás, vai ser amanhã, what the fuck, vamos ter a Ubisoft, Zés. Por isso, sempre que há uma conferência, estejam aqui, que eu aqui estarei, motherfuckers. Adeus, fiquem bem, boa noite.